So what we are going to do next is to generate the group bar charts like this one. Let me just display that here so that we see what it is. I'll show it now. So we are now going to generate a group bar chart like this, and then that will be it for this tutorial. So let's look at how we are going to generate this. So we will go back to our studio and then proceed. All right. So we will do this now. So in our studio, let's go back there. We'll do this. Let's say groups bar charts. So this is what we are going to generate next. All right, so we are going to generate the group bar chart. So again, we need to import our data. All right, so we need to import our data. So that means we need to get the URL. All right, so again, I'll just do this. Let's go to the GitHub page that has the information. So this is the page, and I'll leave the link to this page in the description box. So when you are here, come to raw, right click, and then go to copy link address and copy the link, this link. Alternatively, just click on raw, the raw button here, click it. And when you click it, you'll be sent to this other page here. You'll see something like this. And then just copy this link. Okay, just copy this link. Okay, copy, that's all that you need. Okay, because we are importing directly from GitHub. But you can also download the data itself and then import, that's fine. All right. So once you have this, then we'll move to our studio to do the rest of the tasks. So let's move back to our studio and then let's get our URL. So it's data_URL. You assign to a variable. So again, you have your double quotes first, and then you paste the link, and after pasting, you add another double quotes like this. So this is what you should have. I will just do it again for you to see. So we are going to have something like this. Okay, so you should have something like this. All right. Let me just change the font size so that we all see what is happening. So we have it like this. All right. So you have your data URL. You bring your symbols to make sure that R knows you are assigning to a variable. So you bring your double quotes, you paste the link, and another double quotes. So this is what you should have. There should be no space between the double quotes and then this. There should be no space between this double quotes and then this. Okay, so this is how it should be. All right. Again, I'll reverse to the previous font size so that it becomes larger for you all. So I'll just do some slight changes. Okay, fine. That is fine. Okay, now we can proceed. So we have it done like this. So that means we can run. Okay, let's run this command to get a URL. I'll just run it again. Okay, that's fine. So okay, so we have it done. Then so here we are importing the data, right? So after that, we read the data. I'll say df. Again, I'll say read.csv. And then I'll say data underscore URL, comma, and I'll say row.names equals 1. We are going to have it like this. So let's run it and then we can continue. So we have that done, right? So again, here we need to convert a data frame to a matrix. So we say df equals as.matrix df. Okay, so when you run it, if you want to confirm, you can say class df, and then it should display matrix array here for you. So that means that it has been converted, right? So we are now going to do that. Okay, but first let me just clear this. We don't need this here. Okay, fine, perfect. So we now need to proceed. So that's what we are going to do next. So now that we have everything we need, then we can proceed. Okay, so here what we are going to do is to still get some information. Okay, we are doing grouped. Let's just get back to the PowerPoint. All right, so we have it here like this. Okay, so for the let's say each represents a chromosome. So it's from chromosome 1 to 4. Chromosome 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we have here. Right? So you need to take note of that. So let's even go back to the GitHub page and then just look at what we have there. Or better, so let me just, yeah, that's what we have. So we have them like this. Let me just do this. So if you view this data in a spreadsheet software, you will have it like this. All right. So basically, these are the chromosomes, okay, that we have. So the chromosomes are the ones that we have grouped, okay, under the various samples, okay. Hence the appearance that we see in the slide, okay, this one here. So for each sample, we have the number of SNPs counted for 4 different chromosomes 1 to 4. That's what we have here. Okay, so that's what we are going to generate in this exercise. So let's get back to the RStudio and then let's proceed. All right, so now we are back to the RStudio. So what we need to do is to define colors for the different chromosomes. First, let's even list the chromosomes themselves. Okay, chromosomes. So we say chromosomes. So the chromosomes are going to be the row.names df. Okay, so let's run this. Okay, so if we print chromosomes, we will see chromosome 1 to 4. All right. Now we also need to define colors. All right. So for the colors, we say colors, it's a vector. So we'll put them also here. So for colors, we need green. If it's okay, you will see that the color, or let's say the text will be highlighted with that color, comma. We also need another color. All right, we need orange, comma. We also need brown, comma. We also need blue. Now, if it's specified, or if the colors are specified correctly, then their respective text will be highlighted with those colors, or will be highlighted with what they are going to be seen like. All right. So this is what you will see if you define the colors properly. You can use any other color, that's fine, it's up to you, but let's keep it simple here. So let's run it. Now if I print colors, all right, I should see them being displayed for me. Okay, so I'll have it something like this. So I have all the information I need. Okay, now you can also get a sample ID. So if you print df, you know, these columns are for samples. So I can define that also here. So sample IDs or sample names. So I can say sample ID or sample name, whichever one you prefer. That's a sample ID. And I can say core names df. If I run it and I print sample ID, I should get the list there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we have everything we need. All right, so let's proceed. Now we are going to plot what grouped bar charts. Now with the group bar charts, the plotting is similar to the stacked bar chart. The only difference is with one argument, which I will display here. Okay, so let's say plot the group bar chart. So we are plotting the group bar chart. So to do that, we say bar plot. We specify the data, which is df, comma, and we say beside equals true. This is the main difference. So let's execute this. So when you execute this, we are going to see something like this. Okay, so this is what we need, okay, for the group bar charts. All right, so now we have it. So now we need to properly format, right? So that means we can add colors. So the same code. Okay, let's just rerun it, but this time we add cal equals what? Colors. So if you run it, you are going to get a colors, okay, that we see here. Okay, now let's add some additional information. All right, so again, let's just modify this code here. Okay, we are add more information. Okay, so here we will say comma, we come to the next line and we say xlab equals sample, comma, ylab equals number of SNPs. The text, I'll leave that to you. All right, comma, next line we say main equals SNP counts per chromosome per sample. Again, for the text and the title, I'll leave that to you. Okay, so we have something like this. Okay, so let's execute this command. Perfect, so now we have it there. Okay, now if by any chance you want to change the IDs here, the sample IDs, then you can add something else to it. You can use the names.arg. Okay, by this time we don't need it because the information is already available in the data that we imported. Okay, but if you want to add it, it's names.arg, so you can check the first bar chart tutorial that shows how to add that information. Okay, now we have the colors, but which color belongs to which chromosome? We are still unsure. So we need to add that information. So that means we need to add a legend. All right. So to add a legend, what do we say? We say legend. We specify the location. I'll say top left, comma. I give the labels. That will be chromosomes, comma. And then what else? I say CX equals 0.7, comma, and I say fill equals colors. All right, I have it this way. So now when I run it, I'm going to get my legends. Okay, so it's so lovely and cool. Okay, so that's what we have. Okay, so that's how we generate grouped bar charts in R. Okay, so we are using just the R function barplot to do all this. Okay, so you don't need any extra package to do this. Okay, so that's what we have. All right.